You're listening to a Canadian Movie Crew production.
Wrestlemaniac is the story of a psycho killer lucha libre wrestler stalking a cast of a porn movie. Or is it?
In this world, the story a movie gives you is the whole story. Or is it? It's the Or Is It Movie Podcast. And now, your hosts, Derek and me, Mark.
Welcome back to the Or Is It Movie Podcast, where we try to find the real story behind the story. I'm Derek.
And I'm Mark.
And today we're taking a look at 2000. Yes, that intro is real, ladies and gentlemen. As ridiculous as that sounded.
Yeah, this is the plot of a movie
This is a movie that got made and paid for and acted in. And yeah, anyway.
What year?
2006, Wrestlemaniac.
2006.
Yes.
Huh.
Whatever. Welcome to the show, Adam Huss, Jeremy Radin, Layla Milani, Margaret Scarborough, and Rey Mysterio Sr. Who is the uncle?
Senior.
Who is the uncle of Rey Mysterio Jr.
Okay.
Welcome back, Erwin Keys. Who is the he played the Doom Messenger at the gas station.
Yes, the stranger, as I call him.
He was both in the Flintstones and the Warriors.
I thought he looked familiar. Yeah, usually plays rednecks and the like.
So, I'm assuming you've never seen this before.
You assume correctly, so.
I don't think there's a lot of people who saw this movie prior to this, so I think we may have doubled its audience.
I think so.
I got this.
Well, I don't know. I'm sure the whole Mysterio family saw it. So
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure they were so proud too. I saw this when it came out, not in theaters, but in a friend of ours, John. You remember John?
Yes.
John found us, and you should take a look at this. You love bad movies.
Okay. Huh. John found this for us. Thanks, John.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you, John. We appreciate that. Hey, we have. I've always said we'll take suggestions, and
I know he recommended this to me back in 2006.
So. Oh, I thought this was for the show. Like he reached out and said, "Hey, you should."
No.
Oh, okay.
Although I'm sure he would.
So we're just 19 years later saying, okay, I guess I'll check it out now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
We finally got around to it.
Yeah. I'm not paying for rental for that. I'll wait till I can find it for online for free when that becomes a thing. 2006, Derek said.
And I did.
And boy, oh boy,
did I ever.
Yeah.
Okay, well, movie starts off with
old luchador film.
Oh yes,
that's the intro, and the pauses during the song and pausing. I was like, this is the longest intro ever.
This was the only Spanish movie that sounds like the lead. The main singer is going through diarrhea.
He also sounds like he's he's mumbling stuff to himself. It's like he's writing the song, and so he stops every once in a while, and he's well, that doesn't sound right. Maybe should be into G minor or something. Like I don't know, I don't know what he's saying because he's speaking Spanish, but it sounds like he's just giving himself notes. Like he's just stopping to comment.
It's a whole bunch of It's like
yeah,
verbal diarrhea.
Yeah, but some of them, the pauses, they seem like, he's singing away and then all of a sudden you just pause. Did anyone else see that cat that would just,
Squirrel.
just a,
Was the musical version of Squirrel?
Just a cat just sort of wandered by. Anyway, and it was kind of an odd opening. And then just when I thought it was over, like he kicks up another verse, I'm like, oh geez, he just thought of something. Like, man.
Let's say this too.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is then we open on the world's worst van.
It probably was a nice van at one point.
It probably was.
Yeah. Those
70s
Chevy vans, yeah, those were pretty cool. But yeah, this one's just it's got everything you don't want in it. It's the creepy van.
Yeah, including a passed out drunk girl.
Passed out drunk girl. Yep. Stoned guy who owns it. Yep. And then it has a couple of things you do want. Is a couple of beautiful ladies.
He's in. Yeah, so we get introduced to the guys. So there's the porn director, there's the cameraman,
Alfonso, the cameraman,
Mike, Steve,
Alfonso, Steve. Yep.
You got the stoner,
Jimbo.
You got the drunk girl,
Daisy,
and then you have small-haired blonde and big-haired blonde.
Yes, we'll look at the size of their hair. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the only real way to keep them.
Well, the lady in
separated.
pink and lady in blue.
There you go.
But of course, did you get their names?
No,
one was named Debbie, the other named Dallas, and they're filming a scene together. Get it? Debbie
Gotcha.
does Dallas. Hello.
Debbie, Dallas, and Daisy.
Debbie does Dallas and Daisy.
Well, there you go.
Yep, that was probably the
name.
And
with that kind of great writing, folks, how could you go wrong?
Right. Exactly. So yeah, we do the meet the dead meets after the glory shot of the van. I noticed. I was like,
yes,
sorry.
Of course.
The last time I saw glory shots of a van like that, it was a restoration video. Like they had to take a look at it, and here's what we're gonna fix. Like
it was on Pawn Stars before they fixed it up. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Vice Grip Garage. Anyway,
yeah.
And then so then then there's this stupid, can we pull over? I have to pee. And that has to be a 5-minute conversation for some reason. Like the start of this movie is just like, I didn't mind so much. Like you've got to be economical about it. I didn't mind that. Okay. The camera guy is all, is kind of a wannabe documentarian. So he's interviewing the cast, like what got you into porn, as if he's going to be the next great auteur, like.
I don't know why there needs to be this interview. I don't know too many pornos that have behind the scenes footage.
Unless that's the point of it.
Yeah, like I could understand if you're making a DVD, but these people are clearly not making a DVD.
No, they're making a VHS.
Well, they may be making a DVD, but they're not making any backstage. Like they're not editing together, a behind the scenes making of documentary to include on the DVD.
I think this guy thinks he's going to have his whole separate like they're going to make a porn, but he's also going to get to cut together a documentary about the business.
Well, he did say that he wanted to be the next Scorsese. So
yes, that's how Scorsese got his start, interviewing porn stars. Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing. I was like, cowboy hat, tight jeans, giant belt buckle, cowboy boots, and shirt halfway open. Yeah, that's what a porn director typically looks like.
Yeah, really.
And of course, he's got the mustache that's clearly fake.
Oh yeah, and like the long hair, probably a wig.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That doesn't leave. Like the cowboy hat never leaves. So
no,
he's got to keep his hair on.
That hair is probably attached to the hat.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm sure Rey Mysterio Sr. knocked it off at one point. And
yeah.
No. We can't use that.
Yeah.
Can't use that take. I want to show my bald spot.
So they stop at a gas station.
Well, what's left of one.
What's left of one.
Yeah.
And while they talk to the stranger there, played by Erwin Keyes, the one girl goes off to the outhouse, and we just follow her ass.
Thank you. I was going to say, yeah, glorified ass shots like a couple of times, like that's out of the van.
A few times in this movie, yeah,
out of the van onto her ass, and then and then we get to the stranger. We talk to the stranger. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Ass, on the way out. Like,
and why? There's no reason to follow her after she announces she's going to the outhouse.
Well, I mean, there's. Narratively, no, that doesn't make any sense.
Thank
Visually,
you.
I get it, like,
yeah.
But that's the thing. It shouldn't, like our camera, it should have shown like, the director maybe pointing their camera at her ass or something like that. Like, here, film this, so they have extra shots of her walking or whatever they could use. You know what I mean? Like that's, if they want to set the tone that yes, they're filming a porn, it doesn't have to be like us in the porn. It should have been us watching, even when she goes away, hey, fat guy, point the camera at her ass. Like, if they want to do it like that, they should have made it about the characters filming the movie. So now they're filming her ass and we're watching them do it. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
narratively, it would make more sense than just zoom in on her butt.
I think you're thinking way too much about it, but yes.
I mean, I guess I'm still making up a reason to shoot video of her butt.
Shoot ass?
Yeah. But, to make it make narrative sense.
Right.
Yeah. As part of my critique here, Yeah, I know.
That's critique with a QUE, by the way.
Oh, of course. It's French. Yeah, it's a French-Canadian oui. This guy, was it Erwin Keyes, is it?
Erwin Keyes is the real name, yeah.
Erwin is... Let's see, where is he? Well, he's from New York. Yeah, I figured this guy's about as Mexican as I am, but...
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're looking for the freeway? That's what we locals call the freeway.
Ooh, wow. With writing like this, you can't go wrong, eh?
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Great writing, this was.
Yeah.
Where are we? Well, as the locals call it, the middle of no fucking where. Okay.
Wow, original.
To buckle down.
I my head's swimming with all this dialogue. I don't know.
This could be the new Knives Out mystery that's written so well.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So he warns them, they're looking for gas. He doesn't have any. Says now you can head south, but don't stop in, this is what I'm calling it, La Sangria de Dios.
Yeah, the blood of Christ.
No, the blood of the dead or something. Yeah.
No, Dios is deity.
No, the blood of God. That's
blood of God. Yeah. It's Steve, our Spanish translator, Mexican translator, says Jesus. It's blood of Christ.
Oh, does he? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it would have been used in Catholic sermons and stuff and blessings. The blood of Christ and.
Okay. Well, I actually put it into Google Translate, and it's the blood of God.
So. Well, yes, God, but that
I guess same thing.
It would have been. Yeah, it would have been. They would have used that for the all the Catholic stuff you learned.
Yeah, and so they got warned because, and then we get the whole backstory because of course Steve already knows this. He's a huge Mexican wrestling fan, the lucha libre.
Yeah, apparently Hogan and all those guys can shove it. The real wrestling's down south, eh?
Yes. And so there's a. El Mascacado or something along those lines.
Oh yeah, El Mascarado or something like that.
El Mariachi or whatever the fuck.
El Mascarado. Yes.
Yeah.
I got IMDb open. So.
And supposedly the legend is that he went crazy. He was a Mexican wrestler. He went crazy. 50 lobotomies didn't help.
Well.
So they went in through the nose and cut out a part of his brain 50 times.
Yep.
Okay. And it got to the point where they had to stitch together body parts from different wrestlers. He's basically Frankenstein, the lucha libre wrestler.
Yes. And you can clearly tell with all the stitches. that are present on his. No, they're not.
No,
Not at all.
Not at all.
But the thing is, the story gets worse. Like his origin, they wanted the perfect wrestler. They wanted to make the perfect. Basically, it's an Olympic super soldier program.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was an Olympic wrestler, and this was devised by the president of Mexico
to put him in the lab and build. We have the technology.
Yeah, exactly.
Put that in Google Translate. There we go. That's what.
Yeah. So they get to the town. It's not La Sangria of De Dios. That's
a drink, I believe. Yeah,
that's the drink of God. That's what I'm calling it. And the director gets out and he does the whole director finger thing with the screen. And, that's the perfect setting for my movie, because that's what matters in porn. The setting.
Yes, absolutely. One of the best jobs you can get in Hollywood, location scout for porn.
Yeah. I picture this guy making The Room, but the porno version.
Yes, I think
with all of the establishing shots in that movie. San Francisco, the Bay.
Yes, the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah.
Cut to blowjob.
Yeah. Two girls topless throwing a football in an alleyway. But wearing the tux bow ties still.
Anyway, how's your sex life?
Yeah.
And then they show you.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Dallas. How's your sex life? Pretty good, actually.
Zip.
Yeah, exactly. Let me show you. Yeah, exactly.
So they go into town.
Champagne, you're tearing me apart. With how good this sex is. I don't know.
Champagne, you're making me come. All right. So they find a bar, an abandoned bar.
Did you notice the name of the bar?
No.
Voorhees.
Oh, okay.
Ha ha ha. We're making movie references in our shitty movie. Yes. It's true. They do the Debbie and Dallas. Then they bring they invoke Michael. They invoke Jason Voorhees. Sorry, I just called him Michael Voorhees. Yeah.
Michael Voorhees.
Yeah,
it's his son.
Yeah.
For the Legacy sequel.
I named him after a friend of mine who lives more in town than I do.
Yeah,
my buddy Mike.
Yeah. Oh. He lives in the suburbs.
He's a suburb. Yeah, he's a suburb guy. I'm more of a lake guy.
I have two friends in the suburbs.
Yeah. One of them I only see at night.
Yeah. One of them he stays to a street. That's all.
Yeah. Fred, don't put that down, Fred.
Yeah.
His kids, Fred and Mike. Yeah.
Fred and Mike. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they start. They go into the bar. And they start of course, the famous scene that all pornos have. The famous porn scene where the plumber comes in to fix the plumbing in a Mexican bar.
In a dead Mexican bar.
Yeah.
There's not even
an abandoned Mexican bar.
There's no bottles in this bar.
Yeah.
There's no other people in the bar. No pipes in the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you making? He kind of proves your point. Like he's all about, oh yeah, this can make a great setting, and then the setting has nothing to do with
it.
Yeah, he might as well be delivering a pizza in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. Delivering a pizza would have made more sense.
No, sure, they need some food out there. Yeah.
But Daisy's so drunk that she's about to blow chunks.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
And of course, you're in a movie. You're about to throw up. You have to run the 3-minute mile before you do it.
Sure. Yeah. You got to get way the hell out of there, and make sure you're barefoot when you do it.
Of course.
In a strange place like that. Yeah.
Of course.
And
I need to get that soundbite.
Yeah.
She runs all the way across town. Now, granted, that's 150 feet, but still,
when really just outside would have done.
Yeah.
like just over that horse tie rail that was right outside the bar.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, or just around the corner
behind the bar.
Well, you don't want to do it inside where people are, but
because you want to preserve the niceness of this bar.
Well, you're working there. You're not gonna, God knows how long this idiot's going to keep you there. So, and you also have to get kind of randy while you're at work. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe, I appreciate her courtesy. She just went too far, Yeah. Yeah.
We should also say that the reason they stopped in this town is because idiot stick there drove over a giant boulder.
Huge boulder.
Which fucked up the van. So now the van isn't working. So now they have to, they decide that they're going to film in this town.
Yep.
This is the Hood Rat Recap.
We got a great show for you.
A podcast about the best bar band in the land, man.
The Hold Steady.
Of the band that you love, we love.
We do this because we love it, but we also love that you love it. And if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here.
I could talk Hold Steady all night.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
The Hood Rat Pack has assembled.
Kevin is whatever. Kevin, how you doing today?
Stage right, Mike on the mic, and Hart. That majestic noise can only be the unified scene's very own King of Queens, Gasper.
Gasper, why don't you tell them where they can find us on social media?
Best place to find us for our social media or pretty much anything Hood Rat Recap podcast is our link tree, which is linktr.ee/the Hood Rat Recap.
We're your steady stream of the unified scene, of the news and reviews.
I'm Gasper. That's Mike. That's Kevin. And us guys and all you guys and gals. We are all the Hood Rat Recap.
And so Daisy gets killed.
I swear Daisy is somebody's sister that just wanted to be in this movie, and she was pretty. So like like she's laying down, she's passed out for the first the people.
Yeah.
She comes in, has one scene where she kind of gets up on the table with the porn actresses, and then goes and gets killed. Like that. Oh, give it up for Daisy, everybody! Wow, tour de force. You know what I mean?
Like, well, I don't think she's someone's sister, considering she bears her one breast before she does.
Oh, that's true. But or someone's girlfriend. Then I don't know. Like, she doesn't have any IMDb. Well, she has a couple of IMDb credits, but she did some work, but between 2005 and now. But at the same time, though, this, she might as well have not been there, honestly, because she, you know what I mean? Like, if you think they would have the three, let us talk to the three girls if we're supposed to give a shit about her getting killed shortly. But we don't, you know what I mean? Like there's it's a weird disconnect.
I don't think we're supposed to give a shit.
No, but it's just like, yeah, okay, go. It's just, like whatever,
We do get Jimbo, the stoner. He comes out. He's like, "Oh, where'd Daisy go?" And the only reason he cares about that is because she took his weed.
Where did she put it? She wasn't wearing pants.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't have any papers, a lighter. What was she going to do with it? Eat it? Then maybe that's why she threw up. Maybe she ate some weed.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So he goes off and he gets killed.
Yeah.
Not much to say about that because he's not much of a character.
But he's more of a character than Daisy. That's all I'm saying.
Slightly.
Yeah.
I mean, they're being killed off in order of importance. That's for sure.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah. We know who our final four are going to be right off the bat.
Yeah. So then it becomes, they go back to the truck. They can't find anybody. They go back to the truck and Dallas, yeah.
Decides that I called her the mechanic throughout the entire thing. So.
Yeah, she decides. She goes, I'm not just a pair of tits. I know how to fix a car.
I said, I'm not a pair of tits with legs, and I was like, well, okay.
Now, she says she knows how to fix a car, but it takes her 8 hours.
And the rock was under the car.
Thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't thrown at the engine block,
Yeah, because that's what I would. I love that she's good with cars, but thinks she can fix damage by running over a rock by looking under the hood.
Yeah, what the hell did the rock do? Did it push something all the way up through the top? No.
No.
There's one hose that's disconnected. Like, I think it's an air hose. We see her the first one. I was kind of watching what she was doing. Well, I was watching her. But anyway, she plugs in a hose to start with, but then when we cut back to her later, that hose is disconnected again.
Yeah.
Like they did just to give her something to look like she's doing something without breaking the van. Well, I'm sure that's what I would do, just all right, just pull out the dipstick. I don't know, like just do stuff in the car, but don't fuck up the car,
Yeah.
I would say that to anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah, fucking Vin Diesel with a wrench. I'm like, just don't fuck up the car, like look like you're fixing it. Don't break it. Thank you. Like.
So why does Daisy walk? Because Daisy walks off initially.
Well, Daisy, she walks off to go puke. So she found her place to puke and got lost.
Oh,
so
no,
she just
sorry,
kept
not
wandering
Daisy.
around.
Not Daisy. Debbie.
Dallas?
No, Debbie.
Debbie. Debbie and then Steve go looking for Jimbo and Daisy.
Right.
And so then Alfonso's like, what the hell is wrong with everybody? Right. And then so the three of them go looking for the other two while Dallas fixed the car.
Yeah, because Dallas is going to have this car fixed so quickly.
Yeah.
So they want to make sure they get him. But then Daisy she finds Jimbo first. I don't think anybody finds Daisy.
No, even later on when Dallas is looking, she gets near, but no one ever finds. See, Daisy's not a like if there was ever a window dressing character, it's Daisy. Like
I wondered, do you know how John Candy spent 24 hours on set doing Home Alone?
Yeah,
maybe that was Daisy's timeline too.
Maybe it's possible that they had her for one afternoon, and then they do the night shot with her body and Dallas walking out to try and find her, and then she had to go. Maybe she had to go do a real porn. I don't know, or whatever she does,
But he finds Jimbo, and his quote unquote face has been removed.
Yeah,
and I'm using air quotes here, but and I'm using them because his face wasn't removed; it's just covered in blood.
Oh yeah, it's funny because you would the faces look bigger because they're putting stuff on that's covered in blood.
Yeah,
to make it look like torn flesh instead of your head would be thinner.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So right. So we have the three. So this is where Steve, it's kind of funny because I was kind of laughing because we get all the information now from Steve. We get our information dump more on the Wrestlemaniac's background, on El Mascarado's background, because they stumble across, I like the line, Steve is looking at tapes labeled El Mascarado. Right? Then he puts one on the reel-to-reel. Kudos for knowing how the reel-to-reel works. And they start talking. He's like, hey, it's about El Mascarado. I'm like, really? That's like grabbing the can and then opening it up and be like, hey, it's beans. Just like the label said. Beans. Imagine that. The box labeled El Mascarado contains a tape about El Mascarado. Wow, what a plot twist!
Yeah, and I love how he listens to it a little bit, translates it in his head, and then says it out loud.
Yep, and or has trouble with the translation. Even I got the wrestling ring one. I forget the words.
It says Quattro. Know he's a wrestler. You know he's a wrestler. Quattro means four.
Yeah.
Four-sided ring. Duh.
Yeah, I thought you were a wrestling fan. It's the squared circle. That's what it's been called that for, since they've had it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So then finally stuff starts happening.
Yeah. Well, this is who's making these tapes?
There's
obviously it's the scientists who created them. However, why? Because they say in the thing, oh my God, don't come here. Here's what happened. don't come here. But if you do, follow the rules of lucha libre.
Yeah. So basically, if you're listening to this tape, you're already dead.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Or will be soon.
Now, here's the problem. It says follow the rules of lucha libre. Lucha libre has the fewest rules in professional wrestling.
Yeah, they do all kinds of shit, right?
Like, they don't even need... There's no rule about tagging in tag team matches.
Oh, you can just jump in?
No. If you and I are a tag team and you get thrown out of the ring, doesn't even have to be over the top rope. If you leave the ring in any way, I can legally come in.
Oh, you don't need a tag?
No, you don't even need a tag.
Wow.
Lucha Libre is all about flippity moves and high flying.
Right. So if I flip over the top rope or something in some bold move, you can come in and continue the match or whatever.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, from a presentation standpoint, that does make it probably a little bit more exciting, right? Because the action keeps going. Okay, this guy's outside the ring. Let's get the next contestant in immediately and keep, because it's very, very kinetic, right? Like constant motion with.
That's basically.
I've noticed with Lucha Libre, not a lot of like the holds and the. Every once in a while you get them, but
it's not about storytelling, which is what the American is like. Should be about.
Yeah.
It's not about it anymore, but I digress. So she finally fixes the car and celebrates. And I'm like, celebrate fixing
no
this
one else
car.
could do it. Yeah.
10 hours later.
Hey, she's on her own with no tools. She managed to do it without a toolbox.
And she's fixing the undercarriage from the top.
She's a genius as far as I'm concerned. Dallas, my favorite character for more
various
reasons
reasons.
than one. Yeah, various reasons. But being a good mechanic is one of them. I will say that. Like, she's an excellent mechanic. You know?
So at this point, is it Steve? Steve and Debbie have discovered that there's... and what's his name? Alfonso. They've all discovered that there's a crazy Mexican wrestler that's out to kill them.
Yeah.
And then it just becomes a stalking game.
And
Alfonso,
but the way it's filmed, it's kind of hilariously a lot like the Scooby-Doo going in and out of the different doors like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And very, very dark. At least that makes sense in this movie. It is unbearably dark, but at least that makes sense. They're not in the hospital overnight, you know what I mean?
No. Or a giant warehouse with no lights on. Like it's, with one pot light in the corner. Like that's, or whatever. Yeah. That's, aesthetically it works. And even then they actually turn on some lights.
I was just about to say, they do actually turn on lights, and they're like, the electricity still works here. And I'm like, okay, great. Now you're shooting yourself in your own foot.
I don't know about that, because you could believe that, the place has fallen into such disrepair that the lights might work here, but not everywhere. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's a miracle they have any. So I'm not. Yeah, I'm still thinking it makes sense in this setting because of just it's one crazy guy living in an entire town. So I doubt he's doing the maintenance on it all and bringing up, hey, I'll be down to kill you in just a second. I'm just going to fix this light here. And, he's got his little tool belt going on and everything. So, but one thing, Alfonso cracks me up. He doesn't run. He speed walks.
Yes. Like he has to pee.
Yeah. He does the same walk as Debbie when she had to pee. Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't run.
No ass shot though.
Thankfully, I don't need to see his coked out ass. Like it's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But he eventually gets killed, and they,
Steve decides he's going to take on.
Is that before this?
Oh no! Well, sorry. This is they do the cat and mouse thing, and Alfonso gets separated from Steve and Debbie, and so he dies next.
Yes,
he gets and like at this point though, this guy he thinks he's so fucking funny, but he's not. He's just a creep and disgusting. So you don't really. Like I'm fearful for Debbie and Steve. Alfonso, not so much. So when he's getting his ass beat and thrown around, I was like, oh no, foreign object, nailed to the throat. Now a cement turnbuckle, McMahon. Oh my God. You know, like a body slam across the church. How is he still moving? You know?
Yeah. She hits him with the thing.
Oh no, this is Alfonso getting his ass beat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because he's
He gets
some weird spike in the door that he gets his throat punctured and manages to stumble around and get
for a
thrown
while.
around. For a while. He lasts way too long with that kind of initial injury. Like I get if if he gets his head smacked and he's missing some teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one thing, but he's got a hole in his throat and he seems to forget about that.
Yeah.
While this guy is throwing him around the room.
It's super easy, barely an inconvenience. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's just breathing through this forced tracheotomy.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So good thing too, because he's getting his teeth knocked out, so he can still breathe. Yeah.
So he gets thrown away, and his face gets ripped off.
Yeah. Yeah. He's using the ear like a tab. And you know what I mean, like that little bit of extra,
like the easy pull tab,
tab on
the tuna can,
on whatever. Yeah. You mean the can that says tuna that actually contains tuna? Idiot. This is our smart guy, by the way. This is the book of knowledge for this movie. Is this guy, and he really had a hard time. He had such a surprise that the box labeled El Mascarado was about El Mascarado. So then, yes, they find his redecorated room.
Yes, with the faces of all his victims on the wall.
Yeah.
Very Jeepers Creepers-esque.
Yeah.
And then he sees the drum barrels with ropes around them. And he realizes, oh, we have to take his mask off. And of course, he's such a big lucha libre fan, he has his own El Tigre.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, El Tigre. Yeah.
So he puts the mask on and he's challenging the Mascarado.
He decides he's going to wrestle what he himself said is essentially a wrestling super soldier.
Yes. With the girl with Dallas or Debbie still in the room.
Now, this, I didn't mind this. I thought it would have been better if if this had served a purpose, like she gets away because he's tied. You know what I mean? Like I will fight this guy. You run. And then maybe we should have had the two girls basically at the end, I think.
Well, here's the problem is we don't know what happens during that scene because it all happens behind closed doors.
Oh, I know. This movie has been not shy with the brutality. Like we watch Alfonso get taken apart piece by piece.
Yeah.
But I guess we like Steve, so we don't want to see him get beat up, I suppose.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not the case because I don't care.
It's a horror movie. Like, I don't care if we don't, I'm fine if we don't see Debbie get beat up. That's fine.
Well, she gets away and then she gets dragged back and then she gets killed.
That's what I mean. Like she didn't take the cue when Steve was fresh and first engaged in the fight. That should have been her cue to leave. But no, she stays. I guess she watches. Would she have some popcorn in there? Like she was just,
I guess.
Yeah. Watching.
Maybe she was the ring girl holding up the round.
The car. Yeah. Bing, bing. Yeah. She rang the bell. All right, I want a fair fight to the death. You know, like,
yeah.
She's the ref now.
Yeah, she's playing the entrance music.
Yeah.
Which is just La Cucaracha twice.
Yeah. She's El Tigre's valet.
Yeah, well, La Cucaracha and Little Spanish Flea. That's what it is.
Yeah, less pauses in those songs.
So Dallas fixes the car and then turns around and goes, "Hey, where is everybody?" And now she's the only one left. She's our final girl. She goes,
which is kind of weird because she hasn't really been taking part in a lot of this movie. She doesn't know all the information. She hasn't been running around being chased. She's been having a good time. She has
no idea there's a killer.
She's got her Walkman on. You know, she hit play on her CD Walkman and she's just like
CD player.
Yeah, exactly. And she's just like, I'm just
2006.
I'm going to use all the good stuff my dad taught me and not bring any daddy issues into this job and just gets to fixing with no tools. Again,
No tools.
the best mechanic I've ever seen.
So that means she can tighten bolts and everything. I would not want a hand job from her.
Or
Or
well,
would you?
or would you? Yeah. Or do I? Yeah.
Just not while she's angry.
Yes. Yeah.
So she eventually finds the room, and Steve grabs her ankle, and he does you must take mask off, and he dies.
Yeah. Someone's seen Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. I'm like, well, thanks for
Return of the Jedi.
thanks for holding on to my ankle while rigor mortis sets in. Thanks, appreciate that.
Yep. Thanks for tripping me up in all this blood. Appreciate it.
You want me to take his mask off, and I can't get off the floor.
Yeah.
Asshole. So she runs outside and hides under the bus.
Oh no, that's before. She hides under the bus, and then she hides in the bus, and then out of the bus, and then she finds the room and finds Steve because she doesn't have.
Okay.
She's not bloodied. My favorite one was when she hid in she hides in the bar.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I knew you would like that part.
Okay, I know, but I was like, oh, okay, so she's using all of her skills in this movie. The way she's got her feet up and she's holding her own ankles, I'm like, well, I imagine this is a rather natural position for.
Well, she's called the contortionist earlier on in the movie because she can put her body in ways that no other person can.
Yeah, so she's got herself by the ankles spread. I was just like, you know what? That she's a multi-talented woman. I'm telling you. Yeah.
There you go. She hides. She goes to hide under the bus, and I'm like, yeah, don't get in it now that it works and drive away. No.
That was an old school bus. That wasn't their van.
That wasn't their van?
No. This was like an old school bus.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get that. They didn't establish that earlier on in this movie.
Well, no, we don't see the bus until this scene.
That's what I'm saying.
All of a sudden, there's a bus here. We're like, where the hell did that come from?
So like he's of course stalking her around while she's in this bus, and his head is popping up in the windows, and she's trying to hide and be quiet. And then he breaks the window. She screams, and then she tries to hide again in the bus. And I'm like, you've already screamed.
Yeah.
He knows you're there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, she moved to the back of the bus, and then he bashes that window, grabs her by the hair. She keys his hand, though. She does.
Yeah, she sticks the car key in his hand.
Yeah.
Okay, that works, but now you can't leave.
Yeah. No, you left the keys with him.
Dumbasses. There was one. She's walking back through the bar, and there was a chalkboard. And on the chalkboard, it said especial.
Oh, yes.
2 tacos.
Yeah.
1 burrito.
Yeah.
1 soda pop.
Yeah.
Is soda pop the Mexican one? I'm like, oh, it must have been those Minnesotan Mexicans.
Yes. Yeah.
We call it soda pop.
Yeah. And then underneath, es muy bueno. It's really good. Like, oh, okay, good. I wasn't going to order, but the menu says it's good. So
now that I know it's muy bueno.
Yeah, I'll have the muy bueno especial, please. Por favor. It's about the expense. That and a cerveza is about all I can do in Spanish.
Yeah,
so.
Well, I know muy bueno, and I know especial. I've tripled my Spanish knowledge.
Yeah, and cuatro. We knew that one. Yeah, we knew that one. It's not that guy from Total Recall.
No. And sangria de Dios.
Drink of
the gods.
Yeah. I call it cerveza, but
yeah. So she's being chased through the buildings, and she tucks into one of the drum barrels.
Yeah.
And I wrote down, I saw this in a Scooby-Doo cartoon once.
Yep. Yeah, I thought she was going to come up all full of oil,
Yeah.
And well, we know she could probably hold her breath for a minute, but
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
yeah.
And this is where she runs back into the room, and then she sees all the faces, and she gets screaming. This is where she runs into Steve.
Oh, but don't forget the crucial scene where I think she was getting. Oh yeah, no, she goes into the van. She goes back to the van.
Yes, she goes back to the van, but she can't start it because
she's
she
like,
doesn't
"Oh,
have the
what is
keys.
yeah, and then when she gets out, the very crucial ripping off of her Daisy Dukes.
Yes.
So now it's a bra and panties match, you know.
And she's half losing.
She's half losing. Oh my God, McMahon, you know.
So just apropos of nothing, she just gets out of the car and gets her Daisy Dukes gets snagged on something.
Yeah, she's already in shorty shorts, and nope, we got to have her down into her panties. I'm like,
And they just rip off like their tearaway pants.
yeah, like yeah, what
No
was it,
wedgie.
2006 or 1996? You know,
Yeah. Like LeBron James coming onto the court for his shift.
Yes,
Tear away the pants.
whoosh. Yep. Yeah.
Like, okay.
Well, I guess in her line of work, that's probably pretty handy.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's start the scene. Whoosh.
So now she's looking for him because she needs the key that's in his hand. So she goes into the room. And
That's
she picks
where the
up,
thing with Steve. Where
that's where the
Steve
thing with
gives her.
Steve is.
Yeah.
And she can hear him coming because nothing like announcing where you are when you're trying to find someone to kill them.
Yeah.
He's dragging a pole, or he's dragging a pipe along the walls.
That's his version of cutting a promo, though.
Very much so.
Before the
yes.
match, right? Like that's.
Yeah. So she picks up a board with nails in it.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there and I wrote down, perfectly good steel chair sitting right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we're not going to play into the gimmick, what are we even doing?
Why didn't they have the spiked bat like you see in those extreme matches that never gets used? Right? You know, they always spear him with it. So when the blunt end, you never actually get hit with the razor wire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where was that bat? You know?
Yeah. So she nails him into the back of the neck. He drops the pipe. She picks up the pipe and gives the big trailer line. Did you write this down?
No. What is it?
Hasta la vista, you fuck.
Oh. Yeah, she's Schwarzenegger now.
So bad. So bad. So she impales him through the gut, and he kind of tips backwards, but because the pole is through him so far, he's sort of resting.
Yeah,
like a triangle.
He's completely impaled. Yeah, and he's leaning back on it. He should basically just slide down that.
And instead of going behind him to take the mask off, because if you take the mask off in lucha libre, you're shamed and whatever, and you have to go into hiding and blah, blah, blah. So that equates to if you are being chased by a lucha libre wrestler, that makes him explode. We don't know.
He would. So they're saying that it's like an off switch. Like he would just be like, "Well, I guess I'm done killing." And
I'm on. Yeah, exactly.
Time to enter the private sector. Pick up a briefcase and, you know,
try to get booked in Mexico City. There we go.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
off to corporate. Gotta go. You know?
So she goes to take off the mask. Doesn't walk behind him.
No.
Leans over his front, giving him ample opportunity to resuscitate and grab her.
Mm-hmm. Granted, he does have a steel pole through him. So
yes.
You figure the resuscitation part might be a little challenging, but apparently not.
Yeah. Yep. No, he gets out of it.
People handle injuries in this very well.
They do. Very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, she runs out.
Stabbed in the throat, walking around. He gets impaled. He comes back.
Yeah, Steve has his face ripped off, but stays alive.
Yeah, for a little bit. Yeah.
For a little bit. It kills everyone else instantly.
After getting a beating.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this guy, we heard him get beat up, and then we do see a few of the hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she runs out into the main foyer. stops to cry.
Yeah, I have a note that says, "Go cry in the van, like where the killer is not." You
Yeah,
know,
go
like
cry in the van while driving away because she's already grabbed the key.
Yeah, she's got everything she needs. She could have
She's
left.
home free.
Yep.
But
she breaks
it's a
down.
horror movie, so.
Yep.
And the doors open by themselves, so you know that's completely safe.
Yep. With the wind. They make a wind sound. Yep.
There's obviously nothing suspicious about this whatsoever.
Yep.
You are free to just walk through the doors. Oh, wait, you're not. Because apparently this is another case of you're not. Oh, yeah. She runs out. So eventually the doors close again. We see her run out. She's screaming. And since she looks down, she sees that she's now been impaled.
Yep.
And I said, another case of you're not dead until you look down and realize you've been impaled by a large metal pipe. Ain't that always the way?
Right. So she has a metal pipe ostensibly through her spine and yet is still able to run in heels.
Yeah.
and her lungs work perfectly fine. She's not paralyzed at all.
Yeah.
I guess it went around her spine. I don't know. Like
it's Looney Tunes logic. She's not in trouble until she looks down and realizes it.
That's true. Like you didn't fall off the cliff. You run until you look down. Now you're falling.
Yeah.
And
now
then you can hold the
gravity
yikes sign. Yeah. Yikes. Yeah. She almost needed that. Just a little yikes sign. You know, when she looks down.
Or ouch.
Yeah. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah. So
El oucho.
She just crumples over and dies. And then.
And then, of course, El Mascarado gets into the van.
Yeah. It's going to go terrorize another town.
That's what was stopping him?
Wheels. He didn't have wheels. Yeah, I guess.
He apparently doesn't need to eat.
Well, you know what the sad part is? If Dallas had shown up and just fixed that bus, he could have had his own ride out of town. Didn't have to kill them. He could have went and got a bus full of people and killed them, you know?
Yeah.
She could have fixed the bus and they both could have left in their own separate vehicles.
Yeah, once she stabbed him in the hand, he could have just went, see ya.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Did you fix it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
bye.
you fixed it. Okay.
Let's leave you here to die.
Yeah, didn't need to kill them.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's uncontrollable.
Yeah.
Because Frankenstein rules.
Yep.
So the only thing I have on this movie, there was two things. One, the Voorhees reference, which you called out. And that was so obvious I didn't even write it down. But in this movie, Dallas is played by Layla Milani.
Yes.
Who was a runner-up in one of the Diva searches in WWE.
Was she now?
Yes. She was one of the few in the Diva search that was never signed.
Oh.
But she went over and got another job. Now you notice the car key, the bus key was had number 13 on it.
Oh, I didn't really notice that, but okay.
Okay, well the number has the key tag had 13 on it. She would then immediately go over to Deal or No Deal.
Oh.
And she always had case 13.
Oh, so she was one of those girls.
Yes, she was what do they call them? Howie's girls, Howie's ladies?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's not in her IMDb.
It'd be under self.
Oh, fair enough. Gotcha. Okay.
And she was known as Lucky 13, or the Lucky Lady, because a lot of the time she had like an abnormally number of times she had the $1 million in her case.
Ah, okay. So she made a name for herself there.
Yeah. So, But as always on this show, we try to find the real story behind the story. Mark, what have you got?
I just have one. Or is it Derek's dream project that he wrote, where it brings together all of his favorite things: wrestling, horror movies, naked girls? Until one day when the studio interfered and insisted on casting Rey Mysterio. Then he walked off the picture. This is the real story behind this story. obviously this took place before we knew each other, because where was my phone call to be on the... I think I met you the following year. I think that
probably. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. All right. I was gonna say because initially you said this was Derek's project. I'm like, nah, this fits more you, dude. This is
not wrestling, horror movies.
Yeah, I was going more the porno and the actresses. But
well, see, if you'd brought me in, there would have been more of that. I mean,
more scenes of that. Yeah. Probably wouldn't have had a plumber come in to do a Mexican bar.
Better shot. Yeah. Better ideas for that. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
I have two. I have, or is it Ash Shots the movie?
Yeah. No kidding.
Because even when we're chasing Dallas, there's Ash Shot. When she loses her shorts,
yes.
Ash Shot.
Oh, yeah. She's fixing the car.
Or is it L Face Off? Because he takes the face off.
I want to take his face off. Man.
Holmes.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for Wrestlemaniac. I'm Derek.
I'm thanking John.
Yeah. Join us next time. We'll take a look at the story of the canine-caped crusader as he takes down the villain without a plan. He's the good boy Gotham needs. He's the Bark Knight.